How you doing, fans? This is Prodigy Snake. I know I've done a couple of interviews with Fatback Greasy and that, but it still seems like, especially ever since I won the Revolution title, it seems like there's been a lot of fans asking me a lot of different questions. So I figured I would just do this so that way I can answer a few more of them. Um, First of all, I do want to give respect to the Ultimate Warrior. Found out last night that he had passed away. Lost for words. I mean, whenever he came down, it was like energy. I think my favorite match of his was probably WrestleMania 6, him beating Hogan. Um, Honestly, he's definitely one of the legends that will never be replaced. But rest in peace, Warrior. You definitely be missed. Okay, I had to write these down because there's way too many of them to actually remember in my mind, and I'd probably get them all mixed up. But all right, here we go. First question: at the Animal Tribute show, I heard you got injured, and how is your knee doing, and are you able to wrestle at the next show? I hope Houston ain't watching, but yes, I did injure my knee. I was still able to do the match with Houston. I have a feeling he probably knows about my knee by now, so I'm pretty sure he's probably got some ace up his sleeve that he's going to pull out the next show. Who knows? It's Houston. He's probably sucking on his bottle, getting his diaper changed as we speak. You know, so nobody really knows what's going on through Houston's mind. I mean, he is the founder. He is the owner. He's basically the one that makes the calls, and it's kind of like playing with fire, no pun intended to myself. But you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I did injure my knee. It will be ready by the next show. I can promise you that. If there was one indie wrestler who you could face, who would it be? Not big time, but smaller time groups. As far as backyard, I mean, I wish I can go professional indie. That would be awesome. As far as backyard, you know what? I'd be up for any challenge, honestly. I don't think there's one I could name. I do wish that I could have faced Animal, rest in peace, but I did not have that opportunity. So just to pick one would be pretty hard to do. Do you want to try to turn pro? If so, who do you want to face? Well, hell yeah, I want to turn pro. That'd be awesome. But to pick one I really couldn't do, so two people that I would like to face would definitely be Shawn Michaels. I mean, I think that's probably most people's dream right there. But the one that I would really like to face would be Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. I mean, all the fans know how I can be with ladders. I think it would be an interesting match. Okay, now this question kind of caught me a little off guard because I wasn't totally prepared for it. In BOW or BCW, that's Brotherhood Championship Wrestling or Brotherhood of Wrestling, who was your favorite opponent and what match was your favorite? Honestly, I just had fun doing them all. I mean, I definitely love wrestling Hillbilly Dean. I mean, who doesn't love wrestling a hillbilly? I mean, come on. So unpredictable. It's awesome. But, yeah, I would have to say Hillbilly Dean in probably every one of the matches because that boy could take a beating. At the tribute show, you faced a newcomer, Crypt. Give us an insight of what you know of him, and is he a threat to your title reign, and what is your thoughts on a guy like his presence? Well, first of all, when you hold a title, you have a huge target on your back, like it stated in the earlier interviews. But do I think he's a threat? I think everybody's a threat. Right now, I'm holding the Revolution World Championship. Everybody's gunning for it. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if the announcers are gunning for it too. Is it a sign of paranoia? No, I don't think it's a sign of paranoia. As much as I think that I just have to watch my back and be ready for anybody to challenge me at any time. So, yes, I think he's a threat, just along with the rest of them. As far as what I know of him, I don't know anything, really, except that he's one of Houston's little lackeys. He's big enough to probably change Houston's diapers, so probably his babysitter. I don't know. But definitely having him around is very unique because you don't know what exactly he's going to do. I thought he was just going to more or less stand there and give me that very gay look, but I guess not. So, I mean, you never know what he's going to come up with. I mean, he is a newcomer. He's definitely got a lot that he can show. Who knows? He might even show us a few things that have never been seen before. So definitely have to keep an open mind about him. But I have a feeling that I haven't seen the last of Crypt or Houston on the matter of the Revolution World title. So if I were to face him again, I would definitely have to be ready for anything. Will you go after the hardcore title next? Do you like being in hardcore matches, and what weapons do you like using in those matches? Anything that's at hand. But I have to say my favorite two would definitely be chairs and ladders. I mean, because you can do so much with a chair. I think I've proven that one. A ladder? Come on, a ladder's like my best friend. I mean, hell, that's like breaking up a relationship. You can't break up a relationship with me and the ladders. So, yeah, I would have to go with ladder. Do I think I would go after the hardcore title? No. For my foreseeable future, I have to worry about the fact that I'm holding the top title in the biggest backyard wrestling organization around. Okay, there could be newcomers coming in wanting a shot. There could be some of the seasoned guys that have been there for a while wanting a shot. Could be announcer turned wrestler that wants a shot. Hell, the cameraman, the music man, they might even want a shot. So I think for my foreseeable future, I'm definitely going to have to concern myself with the making sure I hold the Revolution title. So no, I don't think I'm going to go after the hardcore title. What is it like being the new Revolution champion? Well, I think I kind of answered that one already. You're always having to have a target on your back. Especially, you know, you could be facing anybody. Hell, you could face Barney, you could face Big Bird. You never know. You never know what Houston's going to pull. I mean, hell, Oscar the Grouch is a little bit scarier. He has a trash can that he would come to the ring with. So, I mean, who knows? And here's the thing. I'm actually kind of glad that I was asked that question because I beat the owner and founder of Revolution Wrestling. That means not only did I just paint a huge target on my back, but I'm probably the most wanted man in Revolution Wrestling right now. And the fact that Houston has the power to throw me in any situation, any title match at any time, just makes the fact that I have to hang on to it even harder. If I would have just beat one of the wrestlers, then it would be different. I would just have to watch my back. But I have to watch my back and be ready for anything because it was the founder. So, yeah, I kind of played with fire on that one. No pun intended myself. But, so, yeah, it's going to be a huge challenge. How did you get into backyard wrestling, and how did you get the name Prodigy Snake? Well, I had answered this on a previous interview with Fatback Greasy, but I got into backyard wrestling mainly from one match. No Mercy, 1999, Gund Arena, the Terry Invitational Tournament, Edge and Christian versus Matt and Jeff Hardy as the New Brood with Gangrel in the first ever tag team ladder match. That match right there just, I mean, if you go back and watch that, it was amazing. I mean, they were doing things that nobody else had done with the ladders yet. So that match is what really sparked my interest even more to get actually get into it, instead of just like messing around in the backyard and doing it for fun. This next question I kind of saw coming as soon as I saw WrestleMania. What do you think of Triple H using your phrase on his background? I don't know whether to be excited or say, you son of a bitch. I mean, because it's cool, because you never know if he's actually seen my videos, which would be awesome. It'd be greatly awesome. But to see it actually on the Titantron, the lower part of the Titantron, to see how it can actually look, it makes me think that, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that's great that they were able to actually do something like that. Do I think it fits Triple H's character? No. I do not think that it fits Triple H's character, because if you want peace, prepare for war. He doesn't prepare for war. He just calls the war off. So I do think that there is something up to it, but I'm not sure. But it is very, very awesome to see Triple H using the Civis Pac and Parabellum. If you want peace, prepare for war. Very, very cool. What do you think if you can never, or what would you do if you can never wrestle again? How do I put this? As long as I'm still able to walk and breathe, I'm still going to be wrestling. I mean, yeah, I'll probably pull a Flair or Hogan, only I'm not going to botch WrestleMania Hogan. And I would definitely still keep wrestling. I mean, as long as there's fight in me, there's going to be fight in that ring. So no matter what, until the day that my body physically tells me no, until the time where I can't get into a ring, I'm going to keep putting on a show. I'm going to keep wrestling. I'm going to keep entertaining. That's just the way it's going to be. Never been the kind of person to actually lay down in a fight. So I hope that answered your question there. Why is wrestling so important to you? It's helped me through a lot of times. A lot of rough times. It's helped me through very personal situations. It's something that I can distract my mind with and just focus on, shut out the rest of the world and just focus on that one thing. And when you can do that, it helps you through so many situations. And I do have to backtrack for a second, because I never actually answered how you got the Prodigy Snake nickname. It was actually a nickname given to me in the Marine Corps by my buddies. And it just kind of stuck, so I just figured I don't like to put on some fake act. I don't like to, just like, how do I put this? Prodigy Snake is who I am. When I come out as a Prodigy Snake character, that's me. Like, if you walked up to me on the street, this is how you'd meet me. This is how you talk to me. This is how I would act. So I just figured, stick with originality. Prodigy Snake is original. Prodigy Snake is real. So therefore, I just figured we're going to run with it. And sure as hell, it works. So why change it? Why mess with it? Why fix something that ain't broken? How did you come up with the name Venom Drop for one of your moves? It was just kind of weird. I mean, we were practicing it, and I thought of, instead of just doing normal rock bottom, more like just flipping them over. Well, what I didn't realize is it's actually a Sambo suplex combined with a rock bottom. Oh well, the fans still like it. I'll keep using it. I like to do it. By the way, I wonder how Houston feels after that top rope. But that all set aside. When we were practicing it, I was actually in the middle of doing the move, and the name just kind of popped in my head. So figured, hell, once again, take the ball, run with it. It works. How did it feel to finally make Mike Houston shut the hell up? I can't express how happy I was to put that little pipsqueak down. It was great. It was great for the winter to finally be over, the bounty to finally be over. I just did want to shut him up. But when he threw the opportunity for his title in the mix, I can tell you right now, any of my fans know, you throw the opportunity for a title in the picture, you'd have to kill me before you stop me. Because every title match that I have gone in, every match that I have been in that has been for a title, I have won. And that's a proven fact. In FYW and Revolution Wrestling, every time I'm put in a title match, I've won. So you have to kill me before you can stop me. What has been your favorite match in Revolution Wrestling? I know I was asked this before, but basically the way it went was like this. It was the 10-man war winning the Extreme title. But after coming back from the burn injuries and winning the Unbreakable title, that was the moment right there. But losing the Unbreakable title, going all winter and dealing with all that, with the bounty and everything that Crybaby Houston was throwing at me and all that, then to finally get the opportunity to not just win a belt, but win the Revolution World title, that was the crowning moment so far. And that probably will be my crowning moment for a while. Just because of the fact that it's not so easy to beat winning the top title from the founder himself. So, definitely, beating Houston for the Revolution title. What do you think of Gary Austin as a wrestler, and would you like to see him come back and have a match with him or tag with him? Gary Austin, everybody loves Gary Austin. Who doesn't love Gary Austin? I mean, come on. He's the Illinois Rattlesnake. I have had the opportunity to be in a match with him. I think it actually was Showdown, if I'm correct. Actually had a lot of fun. It was actually a challenge. It was actually a very hard challenge to keep him down. But I definitely hope he gets better. Everybody would love to see him come back. It would be awesome to see him come back. To have a tag team of the Rattlesnake, Illinois Rattlesnake, and the Prodigy Snake, that would be interesting. I kind of wonder how that would play out. But I do hope he comes back. He's one of the FYW originals. He's a legend in Revolution. I definitely hope that we do see him again. I would love to have a match with him, win, lose, or draw, to tag with him. I think that would be a very unique opportunity. I kind of would like to see what the fans do think about that. But that's all the questions that I had gotten so far. I do want to give a few shout-outs. Mark Wilson and his son, Bub. I definitely hope that Bub's doing better. I am glad to hear that he did get out of the hospital. I hope he does have a good recovery. Ashley and Tanya Fredrickson. Harley Pakula of New Version Wrestling. I do hope you guys keep kicking ass, because you guys are definitely awesome to watch. I know I came down there for one show. I didn't actually wrestle because some stuff happened, but I definitely do enjoy watching you guys. Matt Cavaletto, Jim Lers, and of course Travis Neely. Who can forget about him? I mean, he's probably one of the craziest people I've talked to so far, but I mean, hey, it's always interesting when Travis Neely gets on the thing. Mike and Kyle Manahan, definitely, for them even giving me a chance in FYW and Revolution Wrestling. Michael Miner, there's another one for you. Watch out for him. And, of course, Gary Oldenburg. I know he's getting old, Oldenburg, but I definitely hope he gets better. I know he's probably still got a couple matches left in him. So those are my shout-outs, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys would like to have me do another one, definitely let me know. Let me know on Facebook. Let me know on Google+. Let me know however you want to let me know. But Facebook's probably the best way, by the way. But that's all. I hope you guys have a good night, and this is Prodigy Snake signing off. See you guys later.